lifestyle that I'm living. Shawty know that it get crazy. We'll make it through the rain. You gon' always be my baby. Cause I slide for you, but would you really do the same? And I'ma stay 100 if you swear you never change. This lifestyle that I'm living, shawty know that it get crazy. We'll make it through the rain.
Welcome back. This is the True Diamond VVS podcast. I'm your host, your boy Germs, and we got someone real special today.
Yo.
Ted Park Boy in the house, and he's an artist and just a musical genius in my opinion, and he's doing really big things for the Asian music scene in the U.S. And so, yeah, welcome, Ted. First, I want to just introduce yourself. Who are you, and also, first, where are you from?
Oh, yeah, for sure. First off, thanks for having me, bro.
Yeah.
Glad to be here, and I fuck with everything you got going on.
For
so
sure, appreciate it.
Appreciate you letting me come out here and speak my piece, My name's Ted Park. I'm from Madison, Wisconsin, born and raised, but I really started thriving and coming up in New York, and as of 1 month ago, I'm now a LA resident, so happy as hell to be here, shit.
Yeah, man. Well, I guess to that point, what made you decide to move to LA from New York?
I'm from Madison, Wisconsin, so that's like a small city, beautiful city, but small. And, I took a leap of faith when I was young.
Yeah.
When I was like 18, 19 years old, and I moved out to New York. I took a bus, and thugged it out.
Yeah.
And then, obviously great things happened for me in the past 3 years while I was there. And my career is kind of, it's kind of went a little crazy per se, but I'm out here to take the next step in my career and my life journey. So I'm super happy to be here.
Okay, awesome. So you were from Wisconsin, you moved to New York. So during that process, and were you always doing music like when you were in Wisconsin, or did you kind of step it up more when you were in New York?
To be honest, bro, I've been really grinding, for real, fully pursuing music since I was 13 years old, bro.
Oh, wow. Okay.
In 8th grade, my family, we moved to Korea unexpectedly.
Okay.
And, I was lonely. I was in a Korean school. I couldn't speak no Korean.
Yeah.
I didn't have a lot of friends. I had a few very solid ones, luckily. But, I was so lonely out there. And, I quit going to school and, I started writing lyrics and shit.
Okay.
And I was freestyling on, Big L instrumental, New Job Is.
Yeah.
I started, with that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I was rapping on Audacity. It's this free recording from
Yeah.
Oh God,
exactly
on my parents' laptop. I'm rapping on Audacity, no mic.
Yeah.
But I fell in love with music. It was my escape from my real life.
Yeah. And did you start with the gaming headset? Because I know when I was in high school, that's all we had. It was Audacity and a gaming headset to get the
plug-in microphone.
Yeah.
On the stand like this.
Yeah.
Maybe $5 or something. Sounded crazy. Quality was crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't do no EQ, no effects.
Yeah.
I don't even think I clipped. I don't even know how to set the vocals. They was definitely clipping. They were hot.
Yeah.
But shit, it was something. So I moved back to America with my mom, back to Wisconsin. And when I was in high school, I was unplugging the phone. My mom would go to church. I would walk out like I'm going to school, but I'm really staying home all day making music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I knew for facts that I wanted to do it since I was 13.
Okay.
So I pretty much made a song every day, literally every day from when I was 13 to maybe 22.
Damn. What was the first record that you could remember making?
Swagger Like Us freestyle. Yeah. Kanye, Wayne, Jay-Z.
Oh yeah.
T.I. Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, so
that shit was just trash, bro.
So
gotta start from somewhere.
Yeah, no, that's real talk. And so you started making music, and then when did you know that you wanted to take it seriously, not just as a hobby?
Then,
okay,
from the jump.
Yeah, that's what's up.
It's funny because my parents are very smart.
Yeah,
and even though we never had a lot of paper, they had a lot of respect, and. My pops always told me dream big, so all the shit is his fault.
Yeah.
I did that one Swagger Like Us freestyle. We going to the moon.
Yeah.
So this was never a hobby.
Okay.
When I downloaded Audacity, This was me like full fledged, like I'm starting my music career.
Yeah. Okay.
Swear to God.
Yes.
I was dropping on MySpace, bro.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Spamming
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
like messaging people,
Mhm.
collabing. Like, I was about it, bro.
Damn. So when did you know that, or which was the first record you were like, okay, this is gonna make it like pretty big?
Well, when that shit started happening, I was like, okay. I learned very early on, you don't make a song and say this is gonna go crazy, because when you first start, bro, it's probably not gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
And even where I'm at now, you don't know if it's gonna go crazy. I mean, obviously
Mhm.
I have fans now, so it's gonna do a X amount of numbers,
Yeah.
you know,
Mhm.
which is why you get booked for shit.
Yeah.
But you don't know if it's the one. I still haven't had the one, but I've had like a moment or two every year since 2017,
Okay.
which has propelled and helped me grow. And the first song was, I put out this song called I Know,
Mhm.
and Complex premiered it. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
And then
Damn.
after that, I put out this song called Hello, Who Is This?
Mhm. Mhm.
Through, you know, Spotify, YouTube, all that, whatever.
Mhm. Mhm.
And it was like a no budget song. You know, my big bro DJ Payne One, multi-platinum producer, who's actually from Madison.
Okay.
He did me a solid. I stayed at his crib for 2 weeks. We recorded it on like a broken headphones and a little mic, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that song had like under 1,000 plays for the
Wow.
first 30 days.
Mhm.
And then I started getting messages on my Facebook. This is when I still used personal Facebook like that.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you want Spotify Fresh Finds playlist? I was like, oh, word. And I
Yeah.
saw the plays jump from like under 1,000 to like 20, 60, 100K in a few days.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it hit the viral chart on Spotify,
Wow.
number
Okay.
5 in the US. I was like, oh, shit.
Damn.
All the labels started hitting me up,
Okay.
you know, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. So that was the first time I was like, oh, like I'm becoming a rapper for real, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then the next year after that, you know, after that song happened, I signed with a major.
Yeah.
Did not go as I planned. And I was like,
Okay.
okay, fuck it. So I started dropping like a song every week.
Damn.
And then I dropped a song called Me Love, a video called Me Love, and
Mhm.
like that shit went crazy.
So.
Because, you know, they've never seen an Asian singing with like braids and a silky.
Yeah.
But also like it's a love song. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh shit, like he looked crazy, but the shit kind of go hard. So a lot of industry people, a lot of people started tapping in with me, and then
Okay.
I guess that's how, you know, Jay Park ended up discovering me
Yeah.
through you know, shouts to Danny Chung, because he was the first one to show Jay my stuff.
Okay.
And then yeah, Cut Studio flew me to Korea. I met Jay Park in Korea, signed to Higher Music at South by Southwest, and it was off to the races. Went on tour with Dumbfounded.
Nice.
Shit, you know.
Yeah. So how do those contracts work in music? Do you have a lot of independence and freedom with your music, or is
I
it
do
pretty
now.
rigid?
I do
Okay.
now.
Okay.
You know, it started for me. I signed with this indie label called Slam House through Neil Foggy, who's
Okay.
really good guy. And it came out through Soul Spasm, who was the distributor. And it was like an indie deal, management, showed a lot of love. And then I ended up signing to Higher Music.
Okay.
Well, before that even, after that, I met my boy Saho, who is to this day, he's my right hand, he's my partner, he's my brother for life. And he helps me make the final decisions on a lot of our plays, a lot of our moves. He's my day-to-day. We talk every day. And, you know, he's like the president, per se. You know what I
Okay.
mean? He's like the first person my age and literally one of the first people who ever really believed in me, put his own money in from the street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Believed that I could show us a way out to a better life and really put on for me. And then with us, you know, word is bond.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm always break bad with my brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I signed to Higher Music. And with Higher, it, you know, it's very flexible. You know, Higher's in Korea, Korea-based label.
Okay.
I don't really speak Korean. I wasn't really interested in doing K-hip hop stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was more Jay like, hey, let me give you a stamp,
Okay.
you know? And I ran with it.
Yeah.
And it helped me out a lot, book my own stuff and do my own thing. And, you know, I'll admit that the biggest mistake I made with them was we always knew it was a stepping stone
Yeah.
for me, per se, because I need someone who can represent me here.
Yeah.
But, you know, they gave me a lot of advice on my branding and just quality control that I didn't really listen to.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I look up to, like, Lil Babies,
Yeah.
Moneybag Yo,
Right. Right. Right.
you know, Migos, TJ, whatever. So Uzi. So I'm watching them just drop.
Exactly.
Whoops. World star type shit.
Yeah.
Quality, but the music crazy. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Right.
But you know, as an Asian artist, there's a certain aesthetic and like image that you're supposed to uphold. And you know, I kind of was just like, I'm just gonna do my own thing. Fuck it. I'm wearing my sleep clothes. I'm gonna walk outside, shoot a video outside my house, drop it next week. But you know, now as I take this next step in my career, you know. I have Transparent Arts, shouts to them, Far East Movement guys helping me out on the management side. And then have a big distributor, low key, that is gonna, so I finally have like a really solid team. Plus everyone that has helped me before in my ear, still helping me consult. You know, everyone's a part of the team. So you know, I feel like I'm finally letting the reins back a little bit and letting other people kind of like help me make these decisions, you know, rather than me like, fuck y'all, I'm doing it myself. You know?
So let's go back to when you met Jay. You know, he was at one point, from what I remember in his history, when he was back in 2 p.m., you know, and him doing all of his independent stuff in AOMG. He's pretty much a superstar, you know.
He is a superstar. He's an icon shit.
You know, so like, were you starstruck when you worked with him or when you talked to him?
Yeah, this dude, you know, he told me to meet him at the AOMG studio, and you know, he jumped out the fucking whatever the fuck that was, and I was like, damn, this dude got mad drip, and he was so cool. I was bro.
Yeah.
You know, just so cool. I was like, oh shit. You know, 'cause even as a Korean American, like, as my music started to pop off, I started to like appreciate this stuff more, and like, you know, I only knew really like 2 Korean rappers, 3 Korean artists. I knew Big Bang, I knew Jay Park, and I know who Dumbfounded was.
Yeah.
But I also knew a couple of the K-pop, you know, girl groups. So, you know,
in the back, pink.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
fine as hell, you know. But so pretty much, you know, when Jay actually DM'd me on Instagram, like, yo, you fire, you keep going crazy. I was like, damn, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's a huge cosign.
And then like I remember like on my birthday, Dumb was like, yo, happy birthday, you're the future. I screenshotted that shit.
Damn,
I didn't post it.
Yeah,
but I was like, yeah, this is crazy, but. You know, it's cool. Like, you know, obviously, like, I feel like I'm an American artist who is Korean. Yeah. Like, you know, still, like, those guys are, like, my heroes. So yeah. It's cool. You know, it's been cool as hell to work with, tap in, and get to know them as people.
Yeah. So how did that record come about, you know, Dancing Like Jay Park?
Well, you know, I was in Atlanta. I just, you know, COVID had happened. Yeah. I had lost, like, I was about to do college shows and stuff for the first time. I lost all the shows. I had no paper because I was like, damn. I just lost like 40K in bags. Like I thought last year was going to be the year I really came up.
Of course.
And then I was like, fuck. So I was kind of sad, you know, and I was at home in Jersey City just chilling. Like watching like 8 Netflix movies a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can't go outside. Everyone's scared.
Yeah.
And pretty much my brother Parlay Pass, who's become literally like my best friend in this music shit. You know?
Yeah.
This fool called me like, why don't you come to Atlanta for 2 weeks? You know, let's work, let's chill, let's make music, hang out. We got a big ass house. I bet. I pulled up, booked a one-way. The first day I landed, we were freestyling. I was like, Diamond's dancing like Mike Jack, and he was like, Diamond's dancing like Jay Park. Cause him and Jay are real tight too. They got songs together and everything. Yeah. And I was like, oh, Diamond's dancing like Jay Park. Yeah. You know, no pretty boy, but I break hearts. Yeah, we cut that record in like 45 minutes. And
damn. Okay.
You know, I've been the guy where I'm very self-conscious about my music, low key. Like, it's weird. Like, I think I'm the best, honestly, bro. Like, like respectfully, there's so much talent. I think I'm top tier Korean artist. You know what I mean? Korean American rapper that can compete. But like, I second guess every song I make if I've had it in my hands for more than 3 days. Okay. Because I'm making 3 to 5 songs a day. Yeah. Every day. So I'm just like, fuck, like, fuck that song. I want to put this on. We moved on it, and you know. I was finishing up my term with Hire, and I was like, yo, man, like, I kind of want to, you know, pay homage to the big bro. So, you know, we did the song, shot the video with Fake Dell, my brother. Dakota G did the mix, my engineer. I don't let no one else touch my vocals. And, you know, our little bro, Jugnino, was at the shoot. And then very talented artist. That kid was, I think, one of the hardest young Asian kids, rappers, you know. And then he actually ended up getting shot in the head in the studio. Damn. Before the video even came out, before it was done, and I was like, fuck, and, you know, I know past, that was like his little bro, for real. He was heartbroken, but me and Jug had gotten really close, you know, so, you know, I was sad as hell, too. And then, you know, we put the R.I.P. Jug at the end. Rest in peace, bro.
Yeah.
And you know, we put the video out, went crazy.
Yeah.
You know, made the cover of Amazon Music, fucking record hit #1 most requested song in my hometown on radio.
Sheesh,
Shouts to
yeah.
DJ Fusion 93.1 Jams, and hit 1 million a month. And then Jay jumped on the remix, Higher Red Tape,
Yeah.
went crazy.
Yeah.
So, you know, shouts to Jay, shouts to Higher Music. I'm so grateful for my time with them, and I learned so much. And, you know, I'm just excited for this next chapter.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that song opened a lot of doors for me. So,
I'm sure. Yeah.
you
And
know.
so when you were at Higher, did they ask you to do more like Korean music, or
They didn't ask me to do none, bro.
Oh,
I'm gonna be
really?
honest.
Okay.
It was like, you know, they're very hands-on with a lot of their artists in Korea because, you know, show me the money, Korean TV, pretty boy stuff. Like, it makes sense. Like, they have a formula that works.
Yeah.
I pull up, you know, it's like, you know, I'm in America,
Yeah.
you know, I look alright, you know,
Yeah.
but my drip is elite at least, you know.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not a conventional what you expect from a Korean rapper.
Right.
Or even a Korean American. We're an Asian artist in general.
Mhm.
So it was kind of just like, and I didn't really let them be hands-on with me, which I admit I could have tried some more stuff, but I was kind of like, I'm gonna do this my way.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was really like Jay stamping me and them helping me release the music and promote it through their social media,
Okay.
which was cool, you know. But yeah, that's how it was really. Like, me and Jay didn't really talk that much, but he's also like maybe the busiest Asian person on the planet. So, you know, but I had someone in charge of me at Higher that, you know, was communicating with me daily, and
Okay.
I would tell them what I wanted to do, and they pretty much would just let me do it,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah. So you finished with all that stuff with Jay. You actually did another song with Jay, right? It might have came out a little bit later.
Oh, well, there's End of the Night.
End of the Night. Yeah. Right.
The funny thing is, that song was recorded like the third time I met him in 2018.
Yeah.
Like, when we were pretty much finalizing that, like, shit, I want to fuck with y'all,
Yeah.
you know? And then we got in the studio with Woogie, and it was just me and Jay, and then they added everyone else on.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And I wrote Jay's harmonies on this song. But nah, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
dope song, and everyone else killed it. Woody and Big Naughty, you know?
I see.
That shit was fire.
Damn. So let's talk about your diversity in your music, because there's not a lot of people who can do what you do. You know,
Facts.
you sing,
I'm glad
you can
someone
rap.
said it.
You know what I'm saying? No.
I'm
That's
just
one
playing.
thing. I mean, I've listened. You know, I mean, we've all been listening to music, but for real, like when I do my like actual analysis on music, and just as also from me like making music, like, I know how much it takes to be diverse.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know? Because there's people who can just do the rap stuff and be like, you know, the gangster rapper, and then there's people who can sing, and you do a good balance of either one. Any track that Ted Park is on, you know, he's gonna be delivering, whether it's singing or rapping. So how did you develop that? And do you consider yourself more like a rapper or a singer?
It's because I listen to so much music, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I've experienced so much in my life. I feel like a lot of artists, especially the Asian artists, cannot be diverse because they've never been through it.
Yeah.
Like the gangster rappers, like they're really from the streets, bro.
Yeah.
Or they should be.
Mhm.
Shit, you know.
Yeah.
And then the Korean, the K-hip hop, or the 88 Risings, or whoever, like, these are like kids that, you know, spend a lot of time on the internet. They
Yeah.
game, but
Mhm.
that goes in their music. Where these
Right.
singers, like, they're very emotional. They have love stories, whatever. But I've been through a lot of shit in my life, like,
Yeah.
you know, really being in the hood, and then
Mhm.
also really being in Korea for real.
Yeah.
So, you know, heartbreak, love, like, so I just feel like I have so many stories to tell,
Yeah.
and that's why I make so many different kinds of music.
Yeah.
You know, and now I think it's been about how do I want to make my message more concise. You know,
Right.
but that's what I feel like I'm finally gonna bring in my new stuff. So
Okay.
I'm excited about it.
That's what's up, man. So you also had another really big hit with Jessie, and so I want to ask you about that and how that came about.
Jessie's, man, she a real one for real. Like,
Yeah.
you know, she definitely got the energy. She tee up.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But she's a sweetheart too. Like, Jessie's like showed me so much love.
Yeah.
I got in the studio with her. Originally they wanted me to write songs for her, but I kind of like finessed my feature.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm still
Yeah,
down to
yeah.
write for her. I think she's dope. But
yeah.
yeah, like, she just showed me so much love. She was really fucking with my sound, and I played dripping with the open verse, and
Oh, okay.
you know,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
freestyled. She freestyled the cadence, and I helped her put the words together.
Yeah.
And then it was such a collaboration. It was so fucking dope. She crushed it. And she did the video for me, pulled up, took time out of her day, all that.
Damn.
Shared it for me, showed me so much love. And that's probably my biggest song right now. So
yeah.
I mean, not even probably, it definitely is. So
did you meet her
much
through
love to her.
connections through Hire, or was it just personal?
No,
connections?
actually from someone from New York, Peter Chun.
Oh, okay.
You know,
okay.
he had done work with YG, and you know, he's like really respected in New York City, New Jersey, Korean American community.
Yeah.
And yeah, he tapped me in with her, and he was there too. That was love for sure.
Damn.
Really cool guy.
Damn, that's what's up. Yeah. So you have all these hit singles, and then
to be honest,
yeah.
I don't even feel like I have a hit.
Okay.
Like, I feel like I've grown, and like my numbers have grown exponentially each year, independently too, with no marketing really. But I don't really think I have that hit yet.
Okay.
I think I have a lot of good music that streams pretty well.
Yeah.
But I feel like my hits are yet to come, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like that's really unique, because a lot of people, they might say, oh, like I did these features with Jay Park and with Jessie, and like I'm here, I made it. But for you, it's like, no, there's still another more tiers
I'm
to
not
go.
gonna say I'm trying to be bigger than them.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to have just as much as an impact as them in my own way.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm still growing there, but they've helped me through collaborating with and stamping me climb closer to my goal faster, you know? So, I mean, of course, I'm so honored to work with them. They are literally staples in Korean culture.
Yeah.
And Jay and Jessie, Korean American culture, you know?
Yeah.
They made it for real. So I'm trying to make it too, but I feel like my best music is yet to come.
Okay. So in the Asian American music, I feel like we talked about this earlier, but there's like a little bit of a division and sort of sectors into the music
for sure.
music scene. You have your rappers like Eminem, Stupid Young, Bounce Back Meek, you know, that group of people.
All fire.
Yeah. You know, Pac-Man, Vicks. The list goes on, right? Heartbreaker,
fire.
Just all of them, right? And then you have this other group, which is like 88 Rising and you know, like Rich Brian, you know, things like that.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. After going to 88 Fest, I was like, my eyes really opened. Like, I always knew they were big, but they've created quite a market for themselves.
Yeah. How do you? I feel like if there's anybody who's gonna bridge the two gaps, is you, because you have such a diverse area of music where you can actually combine the two. And I've heard music that you've done that kind of sounds like 88 Rising, and then they also sound like the other group. You know, like for example, like Let It Go. You know, like that's traditionally, it's very different. You know what I'm saying? And so, how do you bridge that gap? And do you feel like you would play like an influential part in doing that?
I feel like because I can relate to both sides for real. Like everything in my music, the way I talk, the way I act, like nothing is cap. You know what I mean? I know how it feels to be alone and have culture shock, be in a country that you don't understand. I also know how it feels to really be in the hood, be hungry, be starving. All my friends that were around me that kept me straight when I was in New York, they were all in the street, you know, making sure I had food on my plate. And I also know how it feels to have family back home in Korea that loves me and misses me and wants me to succeed so much. And it's been through the most to even help me get to this point in my life, you know? So I feel like I can tap all these people in together. And at the end of the day, all Asian artists that are dope should be working together in some capacity and drop the ego, you know?
Yeah. How did that conversation work out between you and your parents? You know, I feel like a lot of Korean parents are more like, oh, you got to go graduate high school and then go to college and kind of, you know, go to be a doctor. Or,
for sure.
You know?
My mom always just, you know, Korean moms, they don't want to believe what's really going on. So she was like, this music's just a hobby. Oh, well, he's going to get over it.
Yeah.
I told my dad, because, you know, for my senior year of high school, he's in Korea. He's like, what are you doing? What's your plan? I'm just, because I didn't talk to my dad for a little while, a couple of years, while I was figuring my life out. And I was like, oh, I'm dropping out to do music. And he booked a plane ticket and flew over in 2 days to talk me out of it. He pleaded with me. But then, you know, I told my dad straight up, like, even if this music don't work for me, because he's like, you know, this is going to be a hard-ass journey. We got no paper. We got no connections. What are we going to do? I'm like, even if I don't make it in music, I'll engineer, I'll produce for other artists. I'll find the next kid. I'll give him everything I've learned. And then he was like, oh, so this ain't for no fame. You really love the music. And that's when he was like, you know what? You have my support.
Okay.
And then my dad and my mom have been my #1 fans ever since.
Yeah.
Even before the success. So family first. I'm so thankful.
Yeah. That's what's up. When did they when were they like, oh, like this guy like produced like a hit, or like what was the song that
My
they were
mom
like, oh
loves
shoot?
Ugly.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know,
Yeah, yeah,
and she texted me, "You're not ugly." I'm like, "Mom," I'm like, I don't,
yeah.
I was like, "Mom, that's
Yeah.
my mom is beautiful,"
Uh-huh.
and I was like, "Oh, I was so happy she loved that song."
Yeah.
And she was like, she loved how I put all the hardships in my life into a song.
Yeah. It's
You
like
know what I
genuine.
mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
and she knew everything I was talking about. And my dad
Uh,
too. Like, my dad, honestly, has liked my music from before I even started really putting it out,
mhm.
because I showed him everything. He was like, "Oh, it's dope."
Yeah, yeah.
But when Hello first started going viral, he was so happy because he was like,
Mhm.
"My son's on a Spotify Billboard chart. That's
Yeah.
crazy."
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You know?
That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
So with this music, I'm sure you're getting a lot of attention from a lot of demographic of people. So now that you have a platform, like, does your DMs change? Like, is there a lot of girls hitting you up like, "Hey, like Ted, like we should work together," or like, "Oh, let me be in a video"?
It's been like that because I'm a funny guy,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
think like, there's only two ways you can really get girls that you really want.
Yeah,
It's either you're really good looking
yeah.
or you're really funny. And
Yeah.
at least I got one of them. And now I'm funny and kind of famous. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, like,
Mhm.
ever since I moved to LA, like I've been meeting a lot of girls, but not even on no like I'm trying to holla at you. Just
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like let's hang out,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, share my music with your friends. Let's go eat food. Like,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
create. So it's been
Okay.
cool,
Okay, that's what's up. Did any relationship in the past trigger any of the songs that you have currently?
Every love song is
Oh
not
man,
cat.
is it about one girl, or is it about like
A lot
multiple
of them are about
relationships?
one girl.
Oh man,
Yeah. But
I mean, hey, some of those songs that you have are pretty powerful. You could hear the emotions
yeah, I am
in
the
your
Korean
lyrics.
CLB, bro.
Yeah,
No cat. Ain't no
yeah.
champagne poppy, but Jajang poppy, man.
Yeah, yeah, damn, yeah. So that's I mean that's great to hear, and like I said, I was talking to you before. You had a recent event in K Town where you brought a lot of artists on, and you guys did a show. So can you talk about how that came together?
Yeah, K-Town Night Market is family to me.
Yeah.
Danny Park, who runs it, is like my big brother, literally. Like, not blood, but damn near.
Yeah.
He shows me so much love. And he was like, "Why don't we do a Ted Park and Friends Day?" And we were supposed to do it outdoors,
Yeah.
but everything got canceled. But then they got the okay from the city.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Ted, would you be down to come to LA for a show?" I was like, "Yeah." And people don't know, like, it was a free event, right?
Yeah.
I didn't make any money on it. I didn't get
Mhm.
paid. I lost money. Tickets, expenses.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I wanted to do it for the people.
Mhm.
And like, it packed out. We did 1,200 tickets. I was like, shit. So got to
Yeah.
put a lot of my friends on stage. I'm very
Yeah.
happy. And shouts to everyone in LA.
Yeah.
And so many people flew from out of LA to pop out too.
Yeah.
So that was sick. So very grateful. I know it raised a lot of awareness too.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's talk about your mindset in being a businessman in music. I know that you have a lot of options in terms of who you want to work with, and doing shows. So how are you sort of selective in who you work with? And
To be
also,
honest, I used to not be selective at all.
okay.
It's funny because, like, I think like with music, there's only two ways I do business, right? And this is for all the upcoming artists out there,
Mhm.
because no one wants to really tell the truth. I feel like
Yeah.
American rappers tell you all the time about how features work and
Yeah, yeah.
splits. And for me, there's only two ways it works. If we're both popping
Yeah.
and we fuck with each other's music genuinely,
Mhm.
no bread. We split it 50-50. Let's break some bread together.
Okay.
War, I think you're so fire. Like, if I think you're as good as we're better than me,
Yeah.
I'll do a song with you for free
Okay. Okay.
because I'm investing in it.
Yeah.
But I think if you're cool, you're dope, you're talented, but you're not there yet, and I'm going to bring all the traction to whatever we
Yeah.
got going on, I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to charge you.
Okay.
But it's like, how much do you believe in your career?
Right.
Because
right.
I'm not going to charge you to the point where it's unaffordable.
Mhm,
You
mhm,
know, I
mhm.
show love.
Yeah.
I could run you through my management. I could run you through other people, and we could make this really difficult. But for me, it's like, I fuck with you.
Yeah.
I'll do it for this. And honestly, I built great relationships with artists I've worked with.
Yeah.
But then you got to understand too, like, how do you want to invest your money? How do you want to work with? Because for me, it's like, if I want to work with someone way bigger than me, and there's a price, like, I'm gonna pay that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, baby Dirk Uzi, holla at me, bro. I got some paper for you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But like, for me, it's like, I feel like independent artists should invest in themselves, invest in their digital marketing, because it is now available to everyone.
Yeah.
And invest in aligning themselves with the right people, whether it's me or someone else. Well, for me, I'm doing the same thing, just at a larger scale.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With shows, podcasts, interviews, meet and greet, merch, whatever it is, I gotta meet you first. I gotta see where I gotta check your temperature. I gotta have a real conversation with you.
Yeah.
And see how you are, and see if we vibe. Because if we click, I know that this money spent will be worth it for both of us.
Yeah.
But if not, it probably might not go well. And that's why even with features, I'm being more selective.
Yeah.
Because I used to be like, okay, cool, you got a bag, your song's dope, I'll jump on it. But then it's turned into like, oh, it's more than the feature. We want the promo, we want video, we want this, and then it's like, okay, fuck, man, like, I have to cancel something else to do this with you.
Right.
So, you know, like, I think with business, for me, that's why now I finally have people handling the business side for me, because I did everything myself up to this point. You know, now it's like, okay, let's help you get this right. Let's help you vet this situation. Let's help you, etc. You know what I mean? But it's hard, because like, we all want to be artists. We all want to be creators. But as you get bigger, you know, try to have other people that actually do business help you out.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, you have less stress on the other stuff, and then you can just create.
Right.
So I guess the morale of the story, what I'm saying is, you got to spend money to make money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And really believe what you're aligning yourself with. Whether it's you're performing at this venue or doing this show, or you're collaborating with this artist, or you're paying for this piece of clothing because you think it represents you.
Yeah.
Or you're paying to get into this club.
Yeah.
Because so-and-so is there and you want to network.
Right.
You know, just don't be scared to spend, but also be smart with it, because money doesn't grow on trees.
Right.
And, you know, I know a lot of people are hungry out here too, you know, so
yeah,
just be smart, but also don't be scared to spend, because that's the only way you're going to get to where you want to go.
Yeah. That's so true.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it makes sense. And I want to go into more of what the lessons that you've learned in this music business, because there's a lot of young artists, you know, who, you know, maybe just be like recording at studios and putting out singles, but they don't really know the nature of how to navigate around. So what advice would you have?
The first thing I say is you cannot compare your journey to someone else's, because it's never going to be the same.
Yeah.
Don't compare your trajectory to your homies. Just do your shit and support your friends if you really fuck with them. Your time will come, whether it's now or later.
Yeah.
You got to be honest with yourself. Don't, like, you can pump your streams, you can pump your followers. I don't care if you do that. I still respect you if you're dope.
Yeah.
But don't lie to yourself. Know where you are and always look to how you can improve.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think for me, like, when I first started touring and like I first signed and like I was getting clout, I was like, oh, I'm the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my life changed drastically, quickly.
Yeah.
But now I've had a little time to really think about what I've accomplished the past few years and be proud of it, but also be realistic to what I have to do to take these next steps. Because to be honest with you, bro, I'm at the scariest point in my career. I built something incredible and extremely organic and unique in 3 years.
Yeah.
But at the same time, as I transition out of K-hip-hop, whatever, into full American stuff, being in a new city, bro, I could crash and burn. This could be it for me. So I just want to make sure I take my next steps carefully.
Yeah.
And really give it 1,000%. Studio every day. And not just the music. Everyone has always said the music was never my problem. It's maintaining my mental, my physical health, emotional stress, really not just venting, but just like really talking to the people who care about me.
Yeah.
Letting them know what's going on with me, good and bad, you know? So just understand that when people tell you to grind, it's not just the music, it's everything else too.
Yeah.
And that's something I've just started to learn, you know? So I think people can learn that from me. Like, if I had taken my life as seriously as I'd taken me in the studio, I think I'd be a lot further even.
Yeah.
But now I'm starting to actually take care of myself. And that has changed everything for me drastically.
Yeah, I think that's very true. What would you say are some hobbies or things that you like to do outside of
Fishing.
making music? Really?
That's my shit.
Oh,
If you know any, look, sea fishing is cool, but to be honest, last time I went sea fishing in Cali, I got a scorpion fish and it stung me and my fingers swole up.
Damn.
So I don't want to do that again.
Yeah.
Cause the people that are supposed to unhook it for you on the boat, they didn't do shit. They just watched me. But
Yeah.
you know, I love hooping.
Okay. Okay.
I love going to the movies, trying new food, exploring. I like hitting the club, partying.
Yeah. 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 So, would you say your lifestyle has changed at all since you moved to different coasts?
No, I'm doing the same shit.
Okay.
I'm just working harder, and I'm more inspired. I'm more
Yeah.
motivated. I'm hungrier.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so
Mhm.
working harder, meeting new people.
Yeah. Would you say that, or I guess let's talk about some of your upcoming projects. Are there any notable features or songs that you want to highlight?
Yeah, absolutely. We just turned in the audio today, but January 14th, as of right now, tentative, I'm putting out my next single, You and Me.
Okay.
Well, when this comes out, it'll be out, but I'm super excited about it. It was produced by my boy Zansei,
Okay.
who's Japanese, has a lot of huge placements, and I met him through Pro from Far East Movement and Transparent Arts, who helped set it up, and I think that people will hear how much my music has stepped up, how much more connected I am as a person.
Yeah.
You know, and I finally have the story and the narrative I want to tell in all my songs.
Yeah.
Because I've been through so much, but I think I finally made it more concise, you know, and more straight to the point. And the singing's gotten better, the beats have gotten better, the mixing, everything, video hitting. I'm really excited. So, you know, hopefully y'all enjoy it. And, you know, I'm just excited I'm about to put out a lot of heaters this year. 2022, I'm going crazy.
Okay.
All year.
And we talked about before, there's
Oh,
some...
and my little bro Richard Song nailed the video.
Oh, okay.
For real. Gave him his first full director, editor. I gave him the whole responsibility. He crushed that run and gun in 2 days. So
Wow.
proud of him.
That's what's up. And we talked about earlier how you will be working with a few different artists. And we talked about Heartbreaker and some other features that you might have. Yeah, could you talk about those? And
yeah,
what kind
I
of
got
records those
something
are?
dope with Justin Park and Heartbreaker.
Oh, okay.
I've gotten extremely close to both of them.
Yeah.
Real talk. You know, Parlay Pass is the first person I ever became friends with as an artist, like truly friends, I think. To be honest, as brothers.
Yeah, yeah.
In America. And, you know, Pass is deeper than music. We even if we don't do this music shit no more, we good. We locked in for life. That's my brother. I got him on anything he need, and vice versa.
That's
you know,
what's up. Yeah.
Justin and Heartbreaker, same thing. Like, we just really clicked, and it's just so real, so genuine. And those guys are so talented.
Yeah.
I'm happy that I got both of them on a song, actually. I got Justin and Heartbreaker on one.
Okay.
It's pretty fire.
Damn.
It's going to come out.
That sounds like it's about to be crazy. Yeah, both.
You know,
very
I fuck with Mac, you know, China Mac. We've never
Yeah.
did a song together because I don't know sonically if it's going to mix.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but the respect is there. I just got on a song with this kid from my city who I'm cool with named Ray Sean, and Stupid Young's on there too.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool, you know. And I just did a song with Yellow Hill,
Mhm.
Mexican Crip rapper out here.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
dope.
yeah.
He
Yeah,
fire
yeah.
as hell. Most random link up, but we shooting the video soon. It's a banger.
Damn.
You know, me and Vix got some stuff.
Okay. That's what's up.
You know, I fuck with Bounce Back Meek. He's talented.
Mhm.
Me and him been chopping it up. You know, like I know there's street politics and hood politics, but at the end of the day, I'm an artist, man.
Right. Right.
And like, as long as you ain't never did me or none of my people's wrong, I'll fuck with you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, I'm just trying to collaborate off the talent, the music, and there's so many dope artists out there that I want to tap in with.
Yeah.
And a lot more. For real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's just a few.
Mhm.
You know, anyone who's fire as hell, if you want to work, send me the heat. Let's see what you got.
Yeah. 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 That's what's up.
You know?
My last question to you is, who would you consider your top 5 like Asian American artists right now in the U.S.?
I think me and Pass is a package deal.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
I think we fire. Honestly, y'all haven't heard Vix's unreleased stuff. I actually executive produced a good chunk of it. I executive produced Trappers and Scammers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
So-
Yeah. I mean, that track was
That was fun.
straight heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull a bit of
Yeah.
I think Vix is fire. Dude, there's you can't give me 5. Like, there's so
Yeah.
many good ones. You
Yeah.
know, of course, Young and MB Nell I gotta put some respect on them. They're dope. Bounce Back Meek's really dope.
Yeah.
For real, he could rap. And his whole crew too. I don't know how to pronounce it, but John or something.
Yeah.
JVN.
Oh yeah, JVN 2900.
Yeah,
or something like
he's
that.
fire.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
There's this kid named C1K out of New York, who my boy Big Ock manages, who's really talented.
Okay.
Should be on. He's Filipino. That kid's fire. My boy AK to the face, Korean kid from VA in New York.
Oh, okay.
He's hard. Like, I think hardest gangster Korean rapper for sure.
Okay.
And he did his time, you know. Other than Vix, of course, but in my age group, I guess. You know, obviously I fuck with Swim Coach.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kids coming up too, like out of New York. There's this kid named Clubby U. He's grinding. He's putting his time in. I'm about to shout out like the whole Asian, and I might miss a few. Yeah, you know, because don't get mad at me.
No, but that's.
But yeah, there's a lot, man. There's a lot of people. Even like, I don't know, man. There's a lot of Asian talent, bro.
Yeah.
For real, and even more that I didn't name. But hey, I'll give them a verse. They'd be happy, you know.
Yeah. No, that's what's up, and I think that just shows how tapped in you are with just everyone in that industry, you know. And so, yeah, we're just looking forward to a lot of heat.
You could ask Parlay Pass for real. I stumble on all the Asian artists on Instagram, YouTube, all that, and I watch it all the way through. Yeah. If I see one, I'll watch it, bro.
That's what's up, man.
I'm a real one.
Yeah, no, and I think, like you said, you know, I think you have a lot of stuff dropping this upcoming year in 2022, so we're all excited about that. And
shit, me too, bro.
Yeah, man,
it's gonna be one hell of a year.
Yeah. We're super excited, and we hope that we can, you know, collaborate on some stuff even more in the future.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm gonna bring you out to some. I'm gonna bring you out to some events. Come to the stew. You know, let's go fish. Come fish with me. I'm fun, I promise.
No, and I really appreciate that. You know, a lot of people. I think one thing that you have, and it's been part of your story, is giving other people opportunities. And
hell yeah,
you know, I really appreciate that.
This is what I tell people, right? If you hit me up in a respectful manner, and you're willing to respect my time, you know, I'll fuck with you. Yeah. The compensation is just it gives you the priority. Yeah. Because people don't know, when I do a favor or when I work with someone that may be smaller per se, I'm canceling or pushing back something else. Yeah. I don't sit at home all day. I'm barely in my house. Yeah. You know? I wake up and I sleep, I shower, freshen up, keep the hygiene good. That's it. That's all I do at home if I'm not recording. Yeah. You know? So like, the way you hit me up, bro, was so official, and I really see you care about Korean American, Asian American. Yeah. And like, you're not doing this for clout or to build followers. You really want to get people's stories out. Yeah. And to me, that's fire, bro. And that's why I fuck with you.
I appreciate you, man.
For real. And that we're going to keep growing. We're going to keep building, bro. Yeah. And I can't wait for the people to see this one. I feel like this is one of the more personal ones. I never really dived in too much on Korea, higher. Yeah. What I went through in New York, all this stuff, like with another Korean or Asian person. Yeah. So I had a good ass time, bro.
Yeah, bro. And I think one thing that I really appreciate is our journeys are very different, but our mindsets are very similar. You know,
hell yeah.
So
a lot of people's journeys are gonna be different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But all that matters is that we're striving for a similar positive end goal. You know what I mean? That's all that matters, bro.
Yeah, well, Ted, again, thank you so much for coming through.
Of course, bro.
Yo, and everyone, please tune in to Ted Park Boy, and he has a lot of stuff that are coming out. But even his music now, that's on on Spotify, YouTube, all the platforms, all fire. So go check him out.
It's all fire.
Yeah, and so this is True Diamond VVS podcast, and we signing off till next time.